Tube.
Hi, Floss Tube.
I'm Chris.
I'm Jane.
And we are the BosStitchers. Today is Friday, July 9th. And this is episode 24. And it has been a very rainy day, week, whatever in Boston.
Today
Elsa has come through,
Yeah.
I think, and I think it's probably starting to head north right now. It looks like it's let up a little out there, but
Torrential rains, though,
Yeah.
all day today.
I've actually, I don't know about you, but I haven't had to water since a week ago Wednesday.
Yeah. No, we haven't watered either.
Yeah.
And
So
my garden's going crazy.
I bet it is. Yeah.
I have my cucumbers in particular are great.
Okay.
So, hoping for more stuff to come through. I got a couple of tomatoes, but the cucumbers are awesome.
That's great.
Yeah.
So that actually we had a microburst in Arlington this week.
Really?
Yeah, we did. There was quite a few down trees and branches. I didn't see any, and it was in our area of town. I didn't see any housing damage really, although there was like one house near us where a tree fell on it, but it wasn't a lot of damage. Well, we live off a pretty main street, and two big trees just down the corner from us were uprooted with, you know, the kind that take the roots from the sidewalk and everything with them.
Wow.
So they were working on those all night long.
Because you witnessed
those
it.
up. Yes, they were. Yeah. So that's the excitement here for the week.
Yeah. Well, I went to Block Island for a couple of days.
Yeah.
Which was nice. Took the
gorgeous.
ferry over. We had pretty good weather. It wasn't really beach weather because it was kind of windy. We tried going to the beach and got sandblasted. But we rented bikes and we really biked the whole island. Stayed there a couple of nights, and so it was. It was a nice little.
The view on
Instagram
getaway looked gorgeous.
Oh yeah. So did a little stitching, not much at all, but got a little bit of stitching in, and with a beautiful view.
Yeah.
So
that's good.
So just want to say too, if you've visited with us before, thanks for coming back. And if you're new, we hope you like what you see and you'll stick around for a little while.
Yeah.
So would you like to throw out the first stitch?
I would love to.
Okay.
So I also haven't been doing a whole lot of stitching. I'm not sure what my whole excuse is, but I have showed Por Favor by Silver Creek Samplers before, and I haven't done a whole lot of that, but I did a little bit more from the time after we filmed. I did go to a stitch day at our LNS, the World in Stitches, and I got a little bit more done on that there. And I do love this project. It's really fun. Jane and I are going back there tomorrow, and I've got some big areas of color to fill in.
Yeah.
So
that's gonna be perfect. Perfect project for that.
Yeah. But I had to set this aside because I am doing Jolly July. This is like the first thing I've participated to any extent in a while, and I've been talking about this all year long, so I did want to get my Christmas things going. So I'm starting off with the 2021 Prairie Schooler Santa, and I think I've got maybe all the, no, I don't have all the red done, but I have most of the red done at this point. And then I need to fill in all the animals and
what are you stitching
that stuff. This is on 32 count Jobelan and Lambswool, which I love this fabric. But as Jane and I were just talking about before, I thought I had more of that Lambswool than I did. But this is Color and Cotton's Cashel linen, 28 count in platinum. And I love this fabric as well, and I got a lot of this left, so I think I'll be whipping up the next set of
Yeah.
Prairie School Santas on this one.
Is the por favor with called for, or is it DMC, or is it what's
Yes,
the
it is called for. It's a combination.
mixture, right?
The red that you see in here is appropriately enough Bordeaux, and it is a mixture of Weeks and DMC.
Nice.
Yeah.
And then the Prairie Schooler
Is all called
DMC.
for. It's all DMC. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Very nice.
So yeah, those are both fun ones.
Okay.
Yeah, and may actually see finishes.
Soon, right?
Yeah. Well, how about you? This looks like a
All right.
Christmas.
So I too am doing Jolly July, and I pulled out my Nativity Trio by Imaginating.
I've always liked that one.
Yeah. And doing this on a 14 count Aida, and it is in it's oatmeal.
Yeah, looks like
Do you have
that.
the
That's great.
board?
Oh yeah.
Just throw this on there. So this is the middle block, and I think I will stitch them all together, leave just a few spaces in between, and stitch. I'm gonna stitch them all like this. I don't know if I'll put a border in between or not. We'll see what happens. One thing though, I almost had a heart attack when I pulled this out, because I thought, you can see that the fabric is longer than it is wider, and I thought that I had done the wrong orientation, but I did not.
Yeah.
So, phew.
False heart attack.
And I'm stitching this with the DMC. Then my next one that I did, and this was in my Instagram picture from Block Island. This was a good one to take with me because it's done on, it's a kit, and this is a Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer. It's an ornament kit, and it came with the plastic canvas. I thought about stitching this on fabric, but then I saw them done on the plastic, and it looks
They look nice.
Yeah, it looks,
Yeah.
They look great.
I also have this kit, I might add,
Yeah.
and as I've said to you, now I just have to find it again. I think I have about that much done on it, but
Well, I don't have
be
much.
good pool stitching.
Yes,
Yeah.
I don't. It's great pool stitching, and it's great stitching when you don't need, like I didn't need a hoop,
magnifier.
and I
you
didn't need a
said.
magnifier.
Right.
So that worked out well. So this is the bottom of Sam the Snowman, just starting on his vest.
It's cute.
Didn't get too much done, but it was.
By the way, we have a very antsy dog here today. He has not been able to get out, and he is whining and walking all over everything. And
Poor guy. He needs to expend some energy.
yes,
Daisy woke Howie up at 4:30 yesterday morning because it
was
was
something important.
yeah, it was thundering and lightning.
Oh,
And poor little baby. And so when we got up early yesterday anyway, because yesterday morning we went to play golf, and so Howie said, "Oh, did you hear Daisy get up this morning?" I was like, "No, thank God."
And Lefty couldn't care less.
No,
Yeah.
she doesn't care.
Good.
And then my continuing project is Lila's Studio, Let Freedom Ring. This is on a 36 count linen. It's called Pampras Grass by Seraphim Fabrics. And I'm using all of the called for colors. And there's a bunch of different vendors, manufacturers of colors. So what I worked on this past couple of weeks is I finished, well, not even finished, but I worked on this middle portion here.
Oh, yeah.
And then I did some of the trees up here.
You were getting really close to a finish though, Jane.
Yeah, so, well, there's still a lot, but now I can work on, there's a building over here.
That was
So,
lovely.
yeah, so
Oh,
this
yeah,
is the
I
part
see.
that I did. There's
Yeah.
this little tiny bit here, and then I can start here. But you can see
Yeah,
that there's
then you can
lots of trees, and then lots of
Yeah.
flowers, and a lot of stuff.
And then it'll be all done.
Right, yeah. So,
That's great.
all right, let's see. So that's my whips. So, short and sweet.
Well, I don't
What do you
have
got
any
for whips?
finishes. I did my
Oh,
whips.
you did your whips, sorry.
We're moving on.
Yeah, we're moving on, yeah.
No finishes.
No finishes?
No FFOs for me.
Okay, so I
Have
have
something?
I have a couple of things. My first is this. This is a finish. It is by Awesome Pattern Studios, and this is Boston. So that's the Boston skyline. And here's my finish.
Very nice.
This is all DMC. Most of it is done according to the chart. Some of it is, a couple of them are substitutions. One thing that the chart does not have, though, that I added is the Sitco sign, just right up here.
Yeah. Great
So,
addition.
That was.
I can't believe they left that icon out.
I know. So that's the Sitco sign is near Fenway Park, and I just had to add that.
Great idea. I bet they'll be
So-
adding that on future
Yeah, right.
editions.
Right. All right, so that's my finishes. And now
On to FFOs.
I do have two FFOs. One is for my niece. This is a Country Cottage Needleworks chart called Mermaids. And I did it on a 28 count linen, by Mediterranean Sea.
That's good.
And I just put it in a very simple white frame.
Perfect.
The colors I used were similar to what is called for, but I didn't have all of the colors, so I just pulled from my stash, and
Looks great.
they were all.
Wish you could see
I
that
used
little
them very
detail
good.
on the beads on the necklace.
Oh yeah, so let's see. Yeah, I put beads for their necklaces. They were supposed to be French knots, but I just could not get them all to be the
That
right
was a good
size.
alternative.
So I used beads, and I changed the skin color for them. I used different colors for all of their skin, and none of them had mouths, and I gave them just a little mouth too.
Who's ever seen a mermaid
So-
without a mouth?
No, I had to have a mouth. So that's done. I'm going
That's
to
great.
be seeing my niece this weekend, Monday. Monday, I guess I'll
Okay.
have her. And so I was thinking I'll wrap it for her and give it to her, basically so she can play with the paper.
Yes.
She's one, so she's not going to care one bit about that. But
Someday.
Hopefully someday. So
But somebody who will appreciate it.
that's right. And then this one is for my friend Chris.
You've seen that stitching before. Oh, that's pretty good, isn't it? Without glare.
Yep.
And I love this. Great framing job on this too, Jane.
So this is a Climbing Goat Designs pattern from Etsy, and it's called You and I. It is, I stitched it on a 28 count even weave in snow blue. And this is a fabric Flair fabric. And it says, you and I are more than friends. We're like a really small gang. And then I put the date of August 15th, 2020, which is the first floss tube that
Yeah. We're coming up on the big first anniversary.
Yeah.
Well, I love this, Jane. Thank you very much. And next episode, you're going to see it hang up behind us. This is perfect. Thank you so much.
I'm glad you like it. It was a fun stitch. Yeah, it was a fun stitch. So.
Yeah, that's neat. Nice to give things to people you know can appreciate them too.
Definitely, yeah.
That's good.
All right. Let's see, what?
On to haul?
On to haul. Do you want to
Shall
go
I dig
first?
in?
Yeah.
All right. Well, we got a few things here. Sorry about that. Okay. First is Praiseworthy Stitches, Simple Gifts, Grace. And I don't know if that's showing up to its best advantage, but I really like this. And one thing about it that caught my eye is it's just 3 colors, and it is this beautiful shade, which Jane was able to find me on, is it Stitchery Express?
Yeah.
Did you get this?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yep.
I had problems finding this in other places, and it's called Merlin. Oops, mangled that a tad, but it's really gorgeous. It's a deep, deep purple.
Yeah.
So you can see, yes, it looks more black on the camera than it does in real life. And I have not been able to find the other 2 shades yet. Excuse me, they are both, it's Peoria Purple, and this is Weeks that I'm using, and Lilac, and those have been on back order, so I'm hoping to get those. I don't have the fabric yet, although I suppose I have something in my stash, but anyway, so
pretty.
I don't think it'll,
Yeah.
excuse me, be started real soon, but I really love that. Next, Jane and I both got our neutral color and cotton fabric of the month, and this is Fieldstone, which I'm
showing
not
up
sure
good.
how that is. It good?
Yep.
Okay, yeah, this is a gorgeous gray. I love grays, and this is very nice. So many uses for this. Don't know which one I'll pick, but
Yeah.
I'm sure it will definitely be put to good use. It's very pretty. And then I was really excited to receive another piece of fabric that I had been waiting for, not too long, but a little bit. I've showed this pattern before by Teresa Kogut, Silhowitches Quaker, which looks fun. And I decided to go with the fabric that is on the sample here. And correct my pronunciation if I'm wrong, Jane, but it's by JBW Designs.
I believe that's how you say it, yeah.
A Hungarian dyer. And given the fact that it's coming from Hungary, it's really not that. She's on Etsy, and it didn't really take that long. And isn't that's just a gorgeous shade of orange?
That's gonna look great.
And this is 28 count Zweigart Cashel linen. So I'm really looking forward to doing that.
And it's only 2 colors, right? 2 colors
yes,
on the
it is.
chart?
Yeah, swamp water and guacamole. I think I need a little more swamp water for this, but
So that's gonna
yeah,
look nice. It's gonna look nice.
yeah.
the lighting is not
perfect,
yeah, that's
yeah.
good.
Yeah, so that should be a fun stitch.
Yeah.
This isn't anything I expect to get done anytime soon because it is really big. But that's
What's this
that's
count?
the fun part about Quakers, right?
Yeah.
You get a lot of little finishes.
That's right.
Yeah.
166 by 168.
Yeah. I think it's going to keep me busy for a
Yeah,
while.
definitely.
Yeah.
But like you said, look at all those little
Right,
finishes.
you're not gonna, and I mean, most of it's swamp water. There isn't even that much
Right.
guacamole in it.
Right. Yeah.
So you're not gonna be
Yeah.
having color changes, so.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that's another one. I've been waiting for some things from 1, 2, 3 that I haven't gotten. And so kind of to fill that order out, I picked up this Lindy Stitches, which now that I have it in my hand, is this called 3 Robins? I'm not sure, or I don't know.
Yeah,
Sorry
I don't know.
about that.
I'll link it below.
Yeah, okay. And I think I've got all the colors that, obviously not here, but there are some, it's a mixture of DMC and Weeks and Gentle Arts, Gentle Arts. And so I did get a couple of those because that's just so pretty, isn't it?
Yeah.
This one is called Melon Patch. And this is Meadow.
Yeah.
I just think those are beautiful.
That's nice.
Yeah, yeah. Oh, and that goes pretty with the DMC too on that.
I love the bird on that.
Yeah, yeah. And I think last but not least is, again, I was on some site and got something I wanted and then thought, well, I kind of
Can't
had
travel
to
alone.
make it worth my while. So I picked up this Stoney Creek that has, about every color in the Sun of DMC that I didn't have. So I did.
What's the name of the chart?
It's Beach Bounty. And I did get a lot of those shades, but they're now at the end of the table. I won't bother you with those. But one thing I really liked about this is it has like all this knitting work around it. And I thought that looked really nice. And there's some buttons that they've thrown in here too.
Yeah.
Which I don't have the buttons yet. I don't think this is a really current chart, but I might be able to pick those up somewhere.
You can always find some buttons.
Right, yeah.
They don't
can't
have to
see
be the
year
exact
offhand
ones.
here, but anyway, that looked kind of fun. And I think that does it for me.
Okay.
Did you happen to buy anything?
I did.
Okay.
Let's see. I got an order from 1, 2, 3. Still trying to round out my Sing a Song of Christmas from JBW Designs, and I got I saw 3 ships, and this is number 12. And then I got Little Drummer Boy, which
Always favorite of yours.
yeah, which is chart number 11. I think I'm only missing one now, or maybe. I don't think I have. I think there's 14 of them. I think
okay.
I need Rudolph.
She's still adding to it, do you think, or?
I don't know. I'll have to see what the copyright is of the last one. What's the copyright of this one? The copyright of this is 2019. So, and this was chart number 12. So I think there's 14, and I need 14, and I think I need 10.
Okay.
But other than that, I'm done.
Good. Yeah, you're ready to go.
That's right.
Here's a classic.
This is a classic, copyright 1991. This is one that you look at and you look at and you look at, and I finally got it. It's,
Finally put yourself out of your misery with
yeah,
it?
definitely. This is called Catch the Wind. It's a chart from Butternut Road, and you all have probably seen this a million times.
That reminds me of my Santa.
Many of you have stitched it, right? And like I said, I just looked at it forever and decided I better get it before it goes out of print.
I know, yeah. It is a cute one.
Yeah. This is another Country Cottage Kids. This is called Cowboy Dreams. This is number 3 in that chart, and it says, "Giddy up, horse, it's time to ride into the Old West's countryside where dreams are made and I can be a cowboy living wild and free."
Oh, I like that one. That'll go good with your Western collection.
Right, yeah. And of course I think I will change it into a cowgirl. But I thought that was cute.
That is cute.
Then I found another vendor called Half Moon Stitchery, and saw a chart that or a kit that I was looking for, and found it on Half Moon Stitchery is how I should say that. And this is Old Sturbridge Gershon sampler. Sturbridge Village is an attraction in Sturbridge, Massachusetts. And it is a place where you can go and immerse yourself into the
colonial lifestyle?
Colonial lifestyle. That's a
Yeah.
good way to put it. And so this is a map of Sturbridge Village, and it is actually by the Posey Collection, and the Posey Collection puts out a number of charts that you can find in museum shops. They have some of the older, they do like older buildings and landmarks, and this is a kit. So
That was a good find.
when I'm not doing no new starts, I have that ready to go.
I'm just going to stop choking.
And then also on Half Moon Stitchery, I saw this. It's a Florida sampler. Again, a pretty old chart. This is a ginger and spice chart. You know it's an
Yeah.
old chart because it opens
Wow.
like this.
Try putting that on your board there.
Right. Anyways, Florida sampler, ginger and spice. And maybe someday I'll do this. I have the New England sampler, so we go to Florida quite a bit, so I will someday maybe do the Florida sampler.
That'll be a nice addition.
And that concludes my haul.
Okay. Well, I guess we're on to plans.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What do you want to do in the next couple of weeks?
Well, I'm going to keep working on Jolly July. Hopefully I'm going to get this Santa done, and then I think I'll try to get at least one more done. I was saying to Jane, it certainly seems like you should be able to knock off one of these a week, but that has not happened. So I'd like to at least get another one going. And then I'll get back to my por favor. And what I'm really building up to is I have done a lot of kitting up. And I have a lot of things that are ready to go. And I really like to get a lot started. And I've not yet done a whip parade. So I would like to do that around our anniversary.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so
all right.
that's what I'm shooting for.
All right.
And
That's a good goal. You have
it
about a
is.
month to get.
Yeah.
Okay.
And I guess the other exciting thing is that Jane and I have some exciting plans in a couple of weeks. And we're going to head to Needleworker's Delight for the first time. So I'm really trying to make a laundry list of fabric for these whips
Right.
to get those going.
Yeah.
And we're really looking forward to that. We hope that we can get there on a stitch day. We'll have to see what their schedule is.
Yeah.
And we're also hoping that on the way to or from that we'll hit Bush Mountain, which isn't too far from us. It's in central to western Mass. We've visited previous shops of theirs, but they moved a couple of times, and they may be even moving back to one of the previous locations we've gone to.
Yeah.
But we haven't, excuse me, gone to the shop in a while. We've seen them. We saw them at Celebrations,
Right.
you know, fairly recently.
Right.
But that's a nice stop as well. So,
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, I have to make my list too. Even though I'm doing no new starts, that doesn't mean I can't kit.
Right,
So-
right. Doesn't mean you can't buy new fabric.
That's
Yeah.
right. That's right. For all the starts I'm gonna do next year.
Yeah.
So yeah,
that's
that
pretty
will be
exciting.
that'll
Yeah.
be fun. And I did not do any stitching for No New Starts, any of their challenges. I had
Okay.
planned on it, but then we went away, and you know, I just
Yeah.
was stitching on some other things, so I didn't. So I'm
You're
going
busy
to.
framing.
That's right. I actually have, I got some other frames in too, so maybe by the next time, I'm hoping to have a couple more FFOs that I could show you. And I will keep stitching on Let Freedom Ring,
Oh, yeah. Love seeing that.
and that's, I'll find something to keep myself
Oh,
busy.
yeah.
So,
Yeah.
And I'm hoping this rain will stop, because I was telling Chris, you can tell what the weather is in the Boston area according to my hair. So yeah, it's
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 pretty
a little
humid
bit
out
out
there.
of control today. And so that I think that
Yeah.
think that
Tomorrow
covers
we
it.
have a stitch day coming
Tomorrow's
up
our stitch
at
day. Yep.
the World in Stitches, so we're looking forward to that.
yeah, and then there'll be another one at this is the second one.
I think we're gonna miss that, aren't we?
Oh yeah, we'll miss. Oh yeah, that's
Yeah.
right. We'll miss the last.
no.
No, we won't, because
Sorry,
it's
there's the 31st. That's good.
Yeah.
We'll make it then.
yeah. So
Yeah.
yeah, but by the next time we see you, we will probably have been to Needleworkers
Right.
Delight, right? So
Just think of all we'll have to show.
we might have a couple of
By the
things.
way, for anyone who's interested, they're having a sale at the moment.
Oh yeah,
They, if you buy a $100 gift certificate, you get $120, and it doesn't expire, and you can use it at the shop. You can use it on any of their retreats, which Jane and I would love to try one of those at a future date.
yeah.
So
I think you can use it at any retreats that they're at, right? Too. Could
like
you
if
use
they're
it?
at Galleria?
Yeah.
I bet you're right, because
Yeah.
you're really paying the shop, aren't you? You're not paying.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Good point.
I don't know, but yeah. So take advantage
That's-
of getting an extra $20 if you would like to spend $100. And I guess that's it.
I think so.
All right.
Yeah.
So
Well, thanks for joining us.
thanks for joining us, and we will see you again in approximately 2 weeks.
Please like us. Please subscribe.
And until we see you again, happy stitching.
Take care.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.